Welcome to Huntington Beach, California.
On this episode, we're going to show you all about the top things to do with a family while you're in Surf City, USA.
What up, Cali?
At the end of every summer, we travel with 3 other families to HB for some sun, surf, and sand. We've been making this trip the last several years, and although the kids are growing up, it's still our favorite way to cap off the end of the summer. We always make the trip here during the US Open of Surfing, which is a definite highlight. So hang out with our American travel family, and we'll show you why Huntington Beach is so much fun for our family and friends. So let's get started. So first off, you gotta find a place to stay. We highly recommend the Hilton Waterfront Beach Resort. It is a prime oceanfront location within walking distance to Main Street and downtown Huntington Beach, the Huntington Beach Pier, and shopping and dining at Pacific City. Oh, by the way, it's directly across the street from the action-packed Huntington Beach right on the Pacific Ocean. It is absolutely the #1 family-friendly beach resort in Huntington Beach, and we stay here every year. Be sure to check out our full video on the Hilton Waterfront Beach Resort. All right, our end of summer cap off.
No way it's gonna be the summer.
You guys excited to be here?
I am. I love it here.
Now that we're all settled into this awesome hotel, let's check out the highlights of what to do when you're in Huntington Beach.
Your top priority when coming to Surf City, USA is to
Hit the beach.
That's right.
Huntington Beach has over 8.5 miles of wide, spacious beaches, where in the summer, large crowds like us gather to watch the US Open of Surfing, Pro Beach Volleyball, and other sporting events. Huntington Beach has been voted the #1 family surf beach in the United States, and also one of the top 5 vacation destinations for teenagers and their parents. The summer weather is sunny and warm and rarely gets above 90 degrees, which makes for perfect beach weather. It's a great beach for kicking back and relaxing, and when you get too warm, you can always take a dip in the ocean and cool off. The water can still be a bit brisk in the summer, but the kids still love playing in the waves, playing in the sand, and you can always head down to the pier for a little more action. There are always great events and activities for everyone, even when the surf tournament is not going on.
Next order of business is walking the Huntington Beach Pier.
It's such a great place to stroll down to the end of the pier. You can watch the fishermen, and even more exciting, you can watch the surfers on either side of the pier. It's a definite must-do. It's the iconic red roof restaurant at the end of the pier that you see in all the pictures.
And at sunset, it's an amazing view. Nice picture spot for families.
Hey everyone, right behind me is the largest surfboard ridden by the most people in the Guinness Book of World Records. It was ridden by 66 people. And while you're in Surf City, USA, you got to check out the International Surf Museum, which is right around the corner, and let's go.
So just look for this large surfboard, which is in the parking lot of the International Surf Museum. And the great thing is, the museum is one of a kind and it's free to enter. The museum displays some great surf relics and artifacts that have been collected over the years. It also tells the local history of Huntington Beach and shares the story of some famous pro surfers that have won international championships and the US Open, which is here locally. It's a small museum that doesn't take a lot of time to visit. You can spend 20 minutes or up to an hour here, but it's definitely worth checking out. And we even found an exhibit on a famous surfer that we met in Costa Rica several years ago.
So we actually met Robert August from the Endless Summer in Tamarindo when we were there surfing. This is him right here.
You won't be disappointed with this museum if you have time while in HB. Now for something that gets the girls a little more excited.
It's time to get our shop on.
Benzie, when we're in Huntington Beach, what's your favorite place to shop?
Pacific City.
So Pacific City is this large outdoor shopping and dining area. It's got a ton of great shops, restaurants, watering holes, and it sits right between the HB Pier and our hotel, the Hilton Waterfront. And we honestly spend a lot of time here when we're in town. Let's see what the girls are up to.
Are you guys buying stuff at Brandy Melville? No?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
There's a hole.
Oh, nice. All right, we'll see you at Lemonades. Bye, Kenzie. That's my daughter. And then also, of course, Main Street And one of our favorite places on Main Street is Jack's. It's the largest surf shop on the corner, and also all the other surf shops up and down Main Street.
Definitely stop into Jack's because it's the best place to shop.
Jack's Surfboard's flagship store is located right here, across from the HB Pier on the corner of PCH and Main Street. For over 60 years, Jack's has been an Orange County icon and is constantly voted the #1 surf shop year after year. It has got the largest selection of surfboards, skateboards, wetsuits, clothing, footwear, and accessories for your entire family. We love shopping here every year and checking out the latest fashions. And on the weekends, they usually have a huge sidewalk sale. And oh, by the way, right outside on the sidewalk is the Surfing Walk of Fame. And you never know who you might run into here. I've seen pro surfers inside Jack's on multiple occasions. Right across the street from Jack's is Huntington Surf and Sport, probably the second largest surf shop in the HB. And right out front is the statue of Duke Kahanamoku, who looks over the Surfers Hall of Fame, which is displayed on the sidewalk. And when we were here, they were actually doing an induction into the Surfers Hall of Fame, so the place was buzzing. As you head up Main Street, there are so many other great shops to check out. But if you're looking for something less commercial, let's check out one of Brooke's favorites.
Check out the weekend street vendors on the pier. That's one of my favorites because you see locals and tourists coming together offering all their goods, and you always want to buy local.
Right next to the pier on weekends, you can find a ton of vendors. You can find everything here from used surfboards, clothing, art, crafts, jewelry. It's so much fun just to stroll through and see what there is to offer. And we can't forget to mention that on Tuesday nights during the summer, they have something on Main Street called Surf City Nights. It is a large night community street fair and farmers market from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. All the way down Main Street, they have local crafts, local food and groceries, and also live entertainment and music. It's definitely something that you want to check out if you're there on a Tuesday night during the summer. All right, let's talk some food.
And right here in the heart of Huntington Beach, there are so many great places to dine and so many great watering holes. And here's a few of our favorites.
Me and Taylor did an intro for BLK.
Oh yeah?
On the GoPro. In the room.
Nice.
Hey guys, we're gonna go to BLK for dinner tonight like we do every year.
Yeah.
How do you turn it off?
Excellent job, girls. That's right. We always book a table at BLK. It sits upstairs right across the street from the pier. We like to get there right before sunset because there are epic views while you dine. The food is great. It's an American style food with a lot of great steaks, seafood, and drink options, and you just can't beat the atmosphere. The staff and service are always great, and check out these amazing views while you dine. We highly recommend you make a reservation if you want to sit outside on the patio. And this year we had a fun first. Who likes oysters?
Max's first oyster.
Shoot it. Go. One, let's go.
You got it.
$1, $5 now.
One, no balls.
Swallow it.
No, you got it. Swallow it.
Swallow.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, Max. It's good.
Little protein. Get it? Now swallow it.
Drink water. Drink the water.
Still got it in there.
I got it.
Yeah.
You did it?
So it probably wasn't the taste. It was just the feeling of it. Good job, Max. Hey, John, can I borrow $5?
I'll get you later, bro.
No, I got you. Good job, Max. First oyster.
That was awesome. As you can see, we always have a lot of fun at BLK, but there are also a ton of other options around. And of course, Pacific City has some great dining options. Some of our favorites include Hola Mexican Food, Simsi's, there's also an Italian place, a barbecue place, and several other options. You can dine in, or if you prefer more casual, you can grab your food and head outside to the patio and grab one of these first come, first serve tables. And while you're here, it's always another place to dine and watch amazing sunset over the pier. And if you can't find what you're looking for, then head down to Main Street. And check this out. Over the last couple of years, a lot of the restaurants have brought their dining outside as well and made these patios so you can sit inside or enjoy the weather outside. Some of our favorites include Wahoo Tacos, the Sugar Shack, and the Surf City Ale House. And if you're looking for a great brunch, we definitely recommend Noka Oi. They have an awesome Hawaiian-inspired menu and Brooke's favorite, Pog Mimosas. And the last two places we can't forget to mention are the iconic Duke's on the Beach and our favorite place to get pokey and refreshing drinks, Lemonades. Alright, if you're able to sneak away from the kids for a bit, we highly recommend checking out the Bungalow. It is our favorite adult watering hole. It sits upstairs on the corner of Pacific City and overlooks Huntington Beach and the Pacific. It is the #1 place to get a beer or a craft cocktail in Huntington Beach, and this place parties on deep into the night. And it's great for people watching as well. You never know who you might see here or who might be seeing you.
Bike the boardwalk.
You can rent bikes from Jack's on the beach or through your hotel, and the boardwalk runs for miles north and south, so you can go as far or as little as you want. And it's a great activity for the entire family to enjoy the view along the beach and get some exercise.
That's right, there's actually 19 miles of bike path that you can do, and they'll give you a map for it.
We always enjoy the relaxing bike ride on the boardwalk, and it's always a great way to burn off some of the calories or overindulgence from the night before. Alright, if you want a break from the beach, check what else is nearby.
That's right, so about a 30-minute Uber ride, and you can be to Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm.
One of our favorite traditions on this trip is taking the kids to Knott's Berry Farm for the day. Now we choose Knott's Berry because it's a little easier to get to, it's definitely less crowded, slightly more affordable than Disneyland, and the kids love all the rides.
One of the most fun things we do. We come to Knott's Berry for a day.
If you've got teenagers or some adventurous little ones, Knott's Berry Farm is perfect because they have some great coaster rides. And with the lack of crowds, especially in the summer, you can ride them multiple times throughout the day. This is one of our favorite rides. It's called Hang Time, and it definitely gets your adrenaline pumping. They even have one of the largest wooden roller coasters, and even though it doesn't go upside down, this is one of our favorite rides.
Are you having a fun day so far?
Yeah, so fun.
Yeah? What ride are we on?
Yeah. River Rapids, I don't know really what it's called.
And if you need to cool off, you can always hit the river ride.
See, we're not getting that wet now.
Oh, now you said it. Why would you say that?
And as luck would have it, guess who got the most splashed on this ride? Knott's Berry always makes a fun day. Now it's time to head back to the beach and relax.
One of my favorite things is the bonfire on the beach.
Yeah, they have amazing sunsets here right on the beach. And the cool thing about California is you can actually have bonfires. So there are first come, first serve bonfires, which sometimes people show up at 8 in the morning to camp out all day by the bonfire pit. Or if you're staying at a hotel like we are, they will actually set up a bonfire for you and have it all set up. And obviously that costs a little extra, but it's definitely worth the experience because you can have s'mores on the beach and watch a beautiful sunset and enjoy the cool sand on your toes.
We are going to the bonfire on Huntington Beach.
There we go.
Jeffrey, they went all out. Jeffrey, they
What's
went out for the solo scope.
Bonfire!
So it reduces the smoke. Then,
You guys have anything to say?
I have a s'more.
All right, let's go.
And it's a great time to grab some family pictures if you need them.
We always have a great time at the bonfire. It's a great tradition and always an awesome way to cap off the end of a great day. Alright, now it's time to tell you all about the main event which we plan this trip around every year while in Huntington Beach.
And the biggest highlight that we enjoy when we come here this time of year is the Vans Off the Wall US Open of Surfing. What's up everybody? We are in Huntington Beach, Surf City, USA, capping off our summer. And check this out, we are on the beach right by the Huntington Beach Pier. And right behind me, they've got one of the biggest Vans stores. They've got a BMX and skateboarding street park. And the main event, which is right here, less than 100 yards away is the US Open of Surfing. So let's go check it out.
The Vans US Open of Surfing is hosted in Huntington Beach every single year, and it is the world's largest action sports festival. The event features the best in surfing, skateboarding, and BMX competitions, and all of this takes place right at the Huntington Beach Pier. The best athletes from all over the world show up, to include world champions and Olympians. This week-long action-packed festival is free. You can watch all the athletes perform, and there's also a ton of vendors and a ton of activities and swag for the entire family.
We're going through the line for free hot dogs and hats. They always give away something, huh? You could have picked a wallet or a hat. We picked the hats, and then we got our hot dogs. Mustard, ketchup.
All right. And the kids went back to the beach early, and they missed out on these hats, but
That's okay, we'll be back tomorrow.
Kenzie's a good girl. I'm going to give her a free hat.
One of the best ways to watch the surf tournament is from the pier. Let's check it out.
And here goes Cole taking a look, looking for that 733. Quick nose right out the back, hucks that turn back to the power source. And this thing is almost doing the four doors where the whitewash is going backwards, but here comes that inside section. Setting it up right up to the tip, throwing the 10, gets back just in time, straightens it out. Great surfing from Cole right there. Give it up for him. He's looking for that 733. We'll see what the judges think.
And check this out. Have you ever heard of shooting the pier? This surfer actually does it. He has nowhere to bail out, and he actually rides the waves under the pier, which is super sketchy and dangerous because you've got to navigate through all the pier pylons without hitting them, and then you come out on the other side. Luckily, this surfer made it through with no issues. Alright, where else can you watch the best in the world surf and then just a few steps away watch the best in BMX and skateboarding? Well, you can't here. Check out the Vans Arena. It is a large BMX and street skate exhibition arena right on the sand. The weekend kicks off with the Vans BMX Waffle Cup, where there is a street bike competition, highest hop, and highest air competition.
Is going to speak to the co-rider of the course, and it is an official nose manual bar spin.
Later in the week, they reconfigure the park for the Vans Showdown, where the best skaters in the world show up to compete in street skating. They have a jam session format and also a best trick competition. Top skaters could be seen all over the place, like Zion, who just landed a 6 Delfish Air right after this, and also old schoolers like Christian Hosoi. A couple years ago, I even ran into Zion in line at Lemonades. That is always a lot of fun. But check out how big this venue is. And before we go, let's explore what other things there are to do around the pier at the US Open of Surfing.
Cool thing about this surf tournament is you've got the actual competition going on right behind us. You've got beer tents for those over 21. And then right behind me, you've got a lounge with a huge screen where you can watch the surf tournament. There's crafts, there's music, there's all sorts of vendors, and of course there's a huge Vans shop. So you can come down here every day, enjoy the surfing, enjoy crafts, and it's super fun for adults and kids. So let's go check out some of the stuff.
Brooke and the girls love the vendor shops here. You can find anything from old records to skateboards to jewelry to vintage clothing and even old school surfboards and memorabilia. It was fun to cruise around and window shop, but you just never knew when you might run across that old vintage shirt or piece of memorabilia that you must have. Unfortunately, all good trips must come to an end, and it's about time that we wrap up this end of summer trip in Huntington Beach. We hope this video gives you a little insight into why we love Surf City, USA so much. And if you're planning a family vacation in Southern California, why Huntington Beach should be at the top of your list. But before we go, I can't leave this clip out. How about rolling up to an impromptu skate punk jam on the last night we're in town? It doesn't get any better than this.
And that's a wrap. Thanks for hanging with us, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to American Travel Family.
Be sure to follow us on TikTok and Instagram, and check out our website at AmericanTravelFamily.com.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more American Travel Family adventures. Slay, soul sister. Slay, my sister,
You should tell your
mister.
mom to put that in.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Wait, look at that. I can't turn it off.